And we're back.
I thought you were gonna bring us back, but there was a silence, so I didn't know. What's going on. It's okay. We're good.
Because I don't know when you're muting or unmuting because there's like a.
What? I did a countdown. I did a countdown.
Oh, yeah, you did.
What do you-
Look, I was more concentrating on getting the lobby instead of like, look. Okay. Anyway, we're back. Just in case you haven't noticed. And we are on the final match of today's Grand Platypus Open number 66. As we are on Yakarta, on the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Hong Kong, the top vertex of the Berserk Triangle, our blue Protoss, is in fact GogojOey.
And spawning in the top right, but also looking to proxy, we have, of course, the Terran ? Usually Zerg, asking for a pause. So I will also pause my intro.
This is what happens. Yeah, of course, they decided to off race. In case you haven't noticed, this is not as easy.
Funnily enough, we were actually talking about it before the break, right? Talking about how, you know, they've off raced before in these finals, just have fun, and that's exactly what we get here.
It's kind of an insult to everybody else, where these two are like, yeah, it's another final. We're so bored with it. We're actually going to off race.
In a way, like, I guess I understand that at the same time, like, they did earn their spot here, and they've played enough ZVZs against each other where this is why they've decided to do this, because they've played each other so many times.
Unpause on the intro.
What?
Unpause on the intro. You didn't finish the intro.
Spawning in. Oh, wait. The Vietnamese.
Where were
The Vietnamese. Usually Zerg, but now Terran. He is red, representing Intensity Esports. It is MeomaikA.
This is what happens when you get distracted.
Interesting.
Like the ADD cast.
Yeah.
Ooh, proxy.
I was a little bit confused because there was only one Rex to begin with, but he took both gases, which is what was confusing about it, and we see the purpose for that.
Yeah, for those asking, you can change races in our tournaments for the series. You have to play the entire series as the race you've chosen.
Yep.
And usually, like we said, these two kind of decide. They just don't want to play CVC anymore.
Yeah.
Against each other.
I mean, oh my god, as MeomaikA immediately loses his first Reaper. A bit of miscontrol there.
Reaper is not a Zergling, Mio. You can't just leave it to run around. You have to micro that shit.
Exactly. But yeah, for those wondering, yeah, picking your race for the series is pretty standard in tournaments. That's why even in Latin America, Jim Rising does that specifically for certain matchup. It's why Scarlet does that. Scarlet even did that. Fun fact, a couple of days ago in DreamHack, she picked her race specifically for Namshar, played Protoss.
Did it work?
It did. Yeah, she beat Namshar with her Protoss. In DreamHack.
I mean, to be fair, you could probably have beaten him with a Zerg as well.
Oh no, 100%. That's why she switched, because she was already confirmed at the top of her group. She's like, you know what, this is my last series.
Okay, so this was just more for fun than for an actual like a strategic move.
Yeah, it wasn't a strategic move. It was the last game of her.
She did try that because I think she did try that once, where she played Protoss. I think that was more to prove that Protoss is OP or something. She did that once.
Yeah, she
I
did
don't
that.
remember which tournament.
It was in MLG. I think it was Anaheim against Dong Regu back in the day. Meanwhile, as this game is progressing, so GogojOey, he did scout the proxy, he did see the factories. Unfortunately, he hasn't really been able to deal with this too well. It looks like this will be cleaned up.
Yeah, but that Cyclone is very low in health right now. And the other one is On its
Ooh.
way. Yeah, you need to set them to repair Mio. You don't just drop them there.
I love the move. He is repairing as best he can. Oh my god, but they can't keep up with the cyclone. Up.
He gets the lock on and chases the stalker, but he might lose the cyclone for that. Yeah. So this is why you don't chase with the lock on. Yeah. Mio is like making all the like typical newbie mistakes that Terrans make.
He's slowly figuring out Terran throughout the course of this series. He's like, cyclones are fast and the mules can't keep up. Okay. He'll know that for the next game.
They're for cutting away, not for chasing things, because otherwise they die. Alright, GG's Cole and GogojOey. We'll be taking game number 1.
That he is. GG, well played. MeomaikA going for a cheeky proxy and kind of falling on his face.
Yeah, 2000 atmospheres is going to be our next map. Singapore.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I would have to check the history between these guys. I can't remember if they've played a TvP before.
I think they have.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have.
They usually do that.
Yeah, we need to fix that because unfortunately on our table in Wikipedia it doesn't show when they've off race, it just shows their main race.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's a thing. The 2000 atmospheres is our next map.
Mm-hmm.
Not the shortest map distance, but kind of a middling thing there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to like cast this as TvP, and I don't remember. Oh no, this is CVC. No, this is a TvP. No, this is a CVC. No, this is a TvP. It's like my brain keeps switching. I was like, is GogojOey going to go with Mutalisks here? It's like, no, he won't. He's playing Protoss. Alright, everyone. Welcome to 2000 atmospheres in space. We're in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from Hong Kong. Our blue Protoss, not Zerg, is in fact GogojOey.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of 2000 atmospheres, God, it happened again. We have the Vietnamese, not New Zealand, Terran player. He's red, representing Intensity Esports. It is MeomaikA.
Saving Terran in this tournament by switching to Terran. Yeah. This is the only way you get a Terran in the final.
That's the only way we can do it. It's the only way. Oh, God. Fun fact, I feel like it's very fitting that they do this, especially because there was a show match earlier today. It was very impromptu, but Pig and Special had a random show match.
Let me guess who won.
It was pretty surprising because I think Special only rolled Terran once. What was the most surprising was we had a PVZ, Special with Protoss and Pig with his main race Zerg, and Special still won. And I was like, whoa.
Look. Pro players, they're such good mechanically.
Yeah.
They're so good that it really doesn't matter that they don't even know the hotkeys.
Yeah. Pretty much.
They you know, they have a beat on the game. They know what's going on.
Yeah,
Their eyes are on the minimap. They know what's coming. They know how to scout. Even if they don't know how to use the damn units, they still know how to do. It's yeah.
It was just funny because
you can. It's like you can make fun of them for not knowing like tiny little things, but it doesn't matter. They're mechanically they're so good.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
The entire time, Special was like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know any builds. Is this still a thing? This used to be a thing like 3 years ago. Sure, let's go. And yeah, it just works.
It's like the way Crank was always using like the stupid strategies, the viewer selected strategies, and we always like vote for dumb shit. And he would still be Grandmaster on Korean Ladder.
Exactly.
It really doesn't matter. It's still going to be really, 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 really good.
It just goes to show, yeah, as you said, like how good Special is at the moment, even off racing. As GogojOey scouts, he saw the SUV, but he didn't see the building, and he may not have seen the SUV with his own eyes.
Yeah. It's going to be Tech Lab on that starport. Banshee, Raven.
What the hell is going on right now? So MeomaikA opened up with Marauders, but he didn't even get Concussive Shell. He's just going like vanilla Marauders. On top of that, he's proxying his second racks.
Yeah. I mean, look, we were talking about how MeomaikA plays like inefficiently on purpose. And just, yeah, I mean, it's not going to work here because GogojOey is not an expert in TvP anyway, so it's not like it's going to be thrown off by this.
This is true.
Like Triz in the military is still
it's true. He'll be out
a
soon.
few months now.
Be out soon.
Exactly.
Quote unquote soon. I think it comes out in November. But GogojOey, like, because of his opener, like, he's already got a Marauder. He's gonna have a War Prism for Micro. Nothing here shoots up really, other than this one Marine without Stim. Like, there's a lot of potential with GogojOey's army.
Yeah, because GogojOey is playing it relatively standard for us, and MeomaikA is just futzing around. It's like, it's actually getting some damage, but it's going to get pushed out to the corner.
Well, I think what's important is that he did pull the army away, and like it looks like MeomaikA, he's getting ready for a big push. There we go. Everything is coming across the map. He has a lot of Marauders, and Marauders, they can just instantly take down Stalkers and Immortals.
Yeah, well, not instantly, but quite quickly.
They do well. They do well.
They do. Yes. Oh, the Banshees are coming in for another wave here. Going to get 3 more probes.
Oh boy. And we'll see if there are enough Marauders. Like, there's going to be 2 shield batteries. There's going to be overcharge. There's actually going to be, 2 shield batteries and an extra pylon.
I think also GogojOey doesn't have a lot of detection. He has 1 observer on the other side of the map and a cannon at home, but it's enough to spot these Banshees.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, MeomaikA, he's focusing down the shield batteries. The shield batteries go down, but he lost a lot of Marauders doing that.
Yeah, but the Banshees can keep on fighting here. There's nothing for protection. You can actually back all of this ground army away and let the Banshees do the job.
Yeah, exactly. The observer has not moved, by the way. I'm waiting for it to come back home, but it's just chilling across the map.
Oh, he's making another observer here, but it's going to do a lot of damage by the time that comes out. There is a cannon here, so MeomaikA needs to be careful with that Banshee. One Banshee finally goes down. Oh, but a new Banshee is here.
New Banshee shows up, but you know what? Now we have detection here for GogojOey. GogojOey, he holds beautifully. On top of that, he can also counterattack across the map because he has a pylon in the main base of MeomaikA.
Maybe not a MeomaikA doesn't have a second base.
Nah, mate, he's all in, mate. Yeah. Oh god. Meanwhile, these Banshees are going to be able to deal a little bit more damage here. Going for the pylon instead of the workers.
This is a core pylon. This is going to delay upgrades. It's going to delay production. No, it doesn't quite get the backup pylon. Oh, he might. Sneaking back. He's sneaking back for the backup pylon.
No, it does sneak back. It does sneak away.
No.
I'm also surprised that this is Zealots, not Adepts. Zealots aren't like the best harassing unit, but sure, why not?
Yeah, well, GogojOey is a circle. Like, this is what you get, right?
I mean, there's nothing here anyway, like.
Yeah, the Hellions and the Marauder. Marauders don't do the best against the Zealots. Did you see that? That Marauder just floated lazily up.
Oh god, and MeomaikA, he had to bring everything back home to defend. Again, more Zelds are being warped in here into the main base. GogojOey has finally broken free, and now that he's going across the map, mate, this is not looking good for MeomaikA.
Yeah. MeomaikA is still stuck on one base. The second base is about to finish and immediately going to be surrounded by Immortals and Stalkers. Finally is able to take that supporter observer for GogojOey. GogojOey is actually expanding into the proxy of MeomaikA.
I actually don't think he saw that proxy initially.
Yeah, I know. No. He went there and set up on Nexus.
Oh god.
He didn't know that it was there.
GG. GogojOey, he leads the series 2-0.
Yeah. It's on match point. Protoss OP.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what next map is going to be Lightshade.
Yeah, potentially the final map. And before we get there, I did also want to remind everyone once again, !Matcherino in the chat if you want to help support this tournament. We still have 4 codes left to help boost the prize pool by $4.
At no monetary cost to yourselves, people. !Matcherino in chat. Go ahead and do that. And you will have saved an esport today. Alright, players are ready. I was about to go race check, but then I was like, oh no, wait.
The races are correct.
It's so confusing. So when you're so used to players being a certain race, it freaks you out when they're not that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's weird. It can be weird. It can be weird. But we'll see how we go. We'll see if mate, is this gonna be a clean sweep, mate? Is it over before it began?
It could be. I don't think MeomaikA would be feeling too upset about that. Anyway, we are on Lightshade LE. We're in the northwest corner of the map. On match point to win this entire tournament, our blue Protoss Nazerg, all the way from Hong Kong. It's GogojOey.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Lightshade LE, we have the Vietnamese Terran player representing Intensity Esports, currently down 0-2 in this best of 5. He keeps trying to go for these proxies, mate. It's just not working out. It is MeomaikA.
We were talking earlier, we were mentioning Gundam and all that. Those, like, anime shows. I don't know, like... You're younger than me, so I don't know if you still caught that, like, 80s craze of big mecha robot shows, anime shows that was happening. Like, they were all went straight to video. like those Macross and Gundam and what was the other?
Evangelion.
Yeah, all of this, you know, let's fly a giant robot in space, and it will always like connect with another robot to make a giant space lion that shoots lasers from its eyes or something stupid.
Oosh.
And it's always driven by a kid. Like some kid who drives it. And yeah.
Well, that was outside of like anime. There was a lot of like American shows like that. Like oh my god,
Nah.
What's it called? The one with the tigers. What is that?
Thundercat? No.
Thundercats. Yeah.
Thundercat.
It's Thundercats. It's Thunderbird as well. That was the other American one.
Yeah. Yeah, but those were like kind of derivatives of the Japanese craze that was happening.
Yeah.
Actually, my favorite show is a show that came after those. That was like It tries to break the tropes of anime. It's called the Path Labor. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like it tries to put that concept of big mecha robots, but in like an everyday world.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a police force, and they spend most of their time just maintaining the damn robots more than they actually use them. It's a nice, funny show. It's a pretty good one. They have like really awesome anime movies. They were created by a lot of the team that made Ghost in the Shell movies. Like really high quality anime stuff.
Nice.
If you're into that. And you don't want to, watch the dumb shows from the 80s.
Or watch. I mean,
really
they were
bad.
also very long as well. Like that's always a daunting thing, especially with Gundam. There are just so many Gundam and series, right? Like. But yeah. Meanwhile, MeomaikA, he's opening up. He's not boxing this time, but he's going for 3 Raxes.
Yeah, it's just Reapers. This is weird. You're not beyond Mio. You can't make this work. Even
see.
Beyond can't make this work nowadays. They specifically nerfed the Reaper so that Beyond won't be able to do this.
But you
But
said
I
it
don't know.
yourself.
Maybe GogojOey just doesn't know how to handle this. So far, he's making a lot of Stalkers, which is the right move. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's the thing that deals with Reapers really well.
There's a possibility here where, again, Reapers are very mobile, and maybe he's able to like slip into the main and keep like catch GogojOey off guard with the armies kind of in the natural, and maybe slip in and deal some damage. In a head-to-head engagement, it's going to be really difficult though.
I don't think he has the micro ability for that. You need to practice that a lot to be able to control 2 sets of Reapers in 2 different places. He's playing it like Zerglings, basically.
It's just not really working out for him here. He lost a lot of Reapers already. 4 Reapers did go down, only for a single Stalker, and GogojOey's ready for it. He even maneuvers over to the cliff just in case he was going in.
Yeah, he splits his force. There you go. He's ready for it. There's a shield battery at home as well. He jumps up that cliff and like, nopes. Nopes out of there. And so far, if you look at the units lost tab, they're like, MeomaikA really hasn't done much.
Exactly. Finally, he does go for an expansion, but it is so late. He's going for some upgrades. I love this. I'm pretty sure we've seen MeomaikA do this before, where he goes Mass Reaper with +1, because why the hell not?
It's Twilight Council on the way for GogojOey. So I'm assuming. I love that. Blind grenades.
He's practicing. He's practicing.
There's no one there. He's like, what? Is this the hotkey for this? Or, I don't know.
I think that's part of it. I think he was just like warming up a little bit. He's like, yo, all right, let's go. We're ready.
Oh, the zealots in the main. They're on hold command.
Good, exactly. And they're getting a lot of damage done once again.
Workers.
Yeah, GogojOey, he just snuck a pylon in.
I'm like, this is way cheaper than Nanidas.
Okay, but here we go. All right, 19 Reapers. We need what is 19 Reapers, Steel?
Stupidity. Stupidity of Reapers.
What happens when we break into 20? What's that? What's
Insanity.
Oh god, let's
Madness. A madness of Reapers.
Here we go. The Madness of Reapers are on the way alongside all of these boys. Unfortunately, a couple of mules as well as they're going to run out here. And MeomaikA, he's all in. Can he break GogojOey?
I don't know. I've never seen this. I don't know if this can work. Alright, does the shield overcharge? No grenades. Grenades! Use grenades! Throw them around. Use grenades. Get grenades. You know the hotkey. You tested it.
No, they're not there. There's no grenades. GG gets called.
I think Mio is like, Papa isn't here. I'm not going to play. Alright. MeomaikA is like, see you guys next week. Not gonna play T again.
It's like, that was a mistake.
Nope. I made a huge mistake.
GG, well played. I mean, GogojOey with nothing too fancy, just kind of solid Protoss play. Not even solid, it was Unorthodox as well. I think it was like
It didn't need to be solid.
Yeah, he
Mio
just...
played such a weird turret that it didn't even need to be solid. It just needed to shoot units
Yeah,
and not die.
yeah. Everything just needed to be at home, and it was. And yeah, GogojOey, he does come out on top in the end there. A bit of a wonky finals, but again, these two, they like to have fun together.
Yeah, well, it was fun. I was smiling the entire time.
Yeah.
Like, I actually have a cramp. Like, my cheeks are cramping. Makes 20 Reapers. we need to have Kerwin analyze this.
No, he'd have a brain aneurysm, mate. He'd just...
Yeah, his brain would explode.
He'd lose it. Oh god. But yeah, MeomaikA's great. One. Yeah, it was fun.
I love these guys.
There are certain players that have that kind of relationship. The other one is we have a similar scenario in Battle of the Americas. Cham and Nina, they've off raced in the finals before against each other as well. Just to have fun. Just to have fun. The difference is that they actually know how to off race decently, unlike MeomaikA. So
they do this just so they don't have to play PvZ.
Yeah. Basically. But yeah. That is the end of our tournament for the day. Thank you so much, Steelmold, for joining me today. I appreciate it.
You are welcome. Oh, and if you want, let me shout out. I'll be casting with Lady Azelis, Queen Azelis, tonight at 7 p.m. Not Korean. 7 p.m. Central European time. We have the Queen's Gambit, which is going to be today. And I'll be casting it with Azelis on her channel. I'll just I should put a link in the thingy.
Yeah. Head on over there for some European StarCraft. You know, you have players like Papi Joe, you got Cristiano, you got B. I think maybe Arts, but yeah, plenty of European players show up for that.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool. And there's gonna be one every week this month because she's compensated. She's canceled the ones last month because of DreamHack.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to get a weekly out of this. So go ahead and join us. It's always fun. Azelis and I have a good rapport. The Azimold cast.
Yeah, it's great to see her back. It's great to see her back in StarCraft and doing well.
Yeah. What about you, Light?
Well, you can find me here at the Cranky Ducklings, but I do also stream occasionally at Light_VIP. We're going to be bringing back the Final Fantasy streams. Probably not this week, maybe next week. Yeah, it's where we bring together some of the other Ducklings, some of the other Ducklings that aren't necessarily here, like Daunted and Phoenix and Kata. Ollie even joined in for a little bit there, as she also plays Final Fantasy. And yeah, it's you can watch our endeavors as how we handle real estate in the world of Final Fantasy and furnish the house and renovate.
It's very easy to handle real estate in the world of Final Fantasy. You just have to stay awake for 3 days in a row and click a button.
Hey, it worked.
The dedication of you people.
Oh god, the power of the ducks.
I don't miss playing MMOs. I so don't miss playing MMOs.
Oh god. But yes.
Anyway, our next cast, we don't have Sea Duckling open this Friday because the API is gone bonkers. So there's that. So our next one is going to be Copa Hyperion, right?
Yes. So as a reminder to everyone, there's a reason why GPO is on a different day today. Usually it's on Saturdays, but now it is on Wednesdays because ANZ Champs is right around the corner, and that's going to be on Saturdays instead. So we have to kind of reschedule and reorganize. So our next tournament will be Copa Hyperion at 9 a.m. KST Saturday morning.
Yeah, so come and join us. It's great. It's great that I have actual stuff to cast this week. Actually, last week because I haven't casted for so long, I actually had like after I did MSO,
Mhm.
like I had like I actually injured my vocal cords,
Oh my
believe
god.
it or not,
Wow.
from one cast because I was just my voice was just so not warmed up,
Hmm.
and
I haven't spoken for 3 weeks.
yeah, and it's still I can still feel it a little bit like you have one of those like calluses in your on your throat.
Mhm.
But I kept it. It didn't get infected or anything, so you know, I kept. I poured vodka on it. It's secret stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's like a honey liquor that's made of vodka and honey. It's really
Oh,
good.
nice.
It's very good for your voice. So yeah, I'm glad to actually have stuff to cast. So that's it for us from today. From us for today. Um, have a great rest of your week. Um, and we shall see you in the future. Any parting words, Light?
Yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you on Saturday.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bella.